think we narrowed down the properties fairly quickly, maybe within about 2.5 months of when we first met.
Since we were in Pennsylvania, over 600 miles away, we FaceTimed with the realtor, and with Jason's eyes, we decided this would be a good location for us.
We wanted this to be a place for, not just for us, but for our kids to come to and our grandkids to come to, and then eventually take over.
We liked the concept of how Seattle Builders is a design build.
Yeah, it just worked out great from the beginning in terms of that communication interaction piece.
A lot of people start off, I think, saying, oh, I want a traditional house, and so that makes it easy for the architect. We didn't have that. We just said we wanted to look beachy, which sort of gave Anita a free hand to do what she felt would come across, as opposed to a traditional or a softbox type or something. So
well, that's what made it fun too. And what I tried to do for them is build it in a 3D model so they could see it realistically, what it would look like.
Anita would move a room, move a window, move a garage, all around. So we had this, very iterative process that we went through.
And when we first met with Jason and signed the contract
In 2016,
everybody goes, when are you moving? I said, May. They go, oh, no
forget
way.
about it.
No way, forget about it in the summer. And I said, no, I said, they're on schedule here. And, people were shocked.
Again, I think having a great management team, Jeff and Rich did an amazing job. It was a team effort all the way around.
And I don't want to leave Rich out, because Rich and I became very good friends over this. And I mean, down to every detail, Rich would call me up and say, I just want to run this by you.
I feel strongly about each of the rooms in the house. Each one has a design element that they came up with and they expected to be incorporated. And so I think that part of the challenge in the construction phase is making sure that those elements are completed properly.
I like the den in particular, because
Paul's den.
My den, as it became to be known as in the plans, and so I'm continuing to do work, and so I can go in there and retreat.
Well, my favorite, I think, is the dining room. I love the ceiling. I love the table. It just gives me a great feeling when all the family's there, and it's the one place where we all can really sit around and gather. And the little grandchildren, who are now 4, they just got so excited. Oh, we can eat with you all? Anita came up with the design of that ceiling, and it just really makes a statement in that room. So
Not too formal either, so
No,
it's
it's
a fun space,
it's fun.
and well lit.
yeah.
A lot of good details in there.
Part of the design process was actually around the kids,
Yeah.
but we created some spaces specifically for them to retreat and let the adults have some adult time down here.
There are things that are sort of subtle touches in the house that make a big difference, whether it's the ceiling in the dining room or the vaulted ceiling in the bedroom, are really very special touches that I think make the place very different and unusual. We really wouldn't change anything. It's laid out the way we want. It's comfortable. There's none of this, gosh, I wish we had done so-and-so, because there wasn't that. So.
One thing that we take a lot of pride in is just being able to make a remote homeowner feel so comfortable when building a custom house.
It's a great process. We love you all. We feel like your family, and you're welcome anytime to come by, show the house, visit.
Well, for us, the thing that gives me the greatest pleasure is at the end of the project is seeing happy homeowners.
Yeah.
That means the world to us. It just gives us the greatest joy just to see you guys being happy and seeing it all come to life.
Yeah, I think there was the one day I told Jeff I loved him. Because I don't know, we were waiting
I was
for
okay
something.
with
there was we were waiting for something to come in, and you made it happen though.
Yeah.
I've had the chance to speak to a couple potential clients of Seattle Builders, and I always say to them, why would you even consider picking anybody else? Right? Why would you do that? So
That's awesome.
So I think these experiences can sometimes be pretty awful, and this was impeccably done. So we were really happy throughout the entire process.